The Year 2 pass has been confirmed for the Crew Motorfest, with 20 cars in total, some locked, some not locked, some available for you, some information that I'm here to get to you exclusively. See, the thing is, they've posted about the Year 2 pass, but there was a bit of confusion on the viewer end, so I talked to Ubisoft and got all the exact bits of information. So, subscribe so we can hit 100k before the end of the year, maybe even before the new update, so the play button goes right there. Because I'm doing all of this, getting you guys the extra info to explain exactly what you're spending your money on, how to spend it, where to spend it, how much you're gonna be spending. So, let's begin talking about the year. What am I actually going to be telling you? Well, things that people really want to know. Like, do you get the Year 2 pass if you had the original Golden Ultimate Edition? Which cars are locked paid only behind the pass this time? Is the playlist locked behind the pass? What else to do with the playlist is locked behind the pass? What will non-pass holders be able to do, play, or buy when it comes to the vehicles and playlists? What happened to the early access? All of that stuff is going to be in this video. But the first question is, what is the Year 2 pass? Well, if it's anything like the Year 1 pass, well, it'll be a pass dropping monthly vehicles as well as access to content via the pass, which will unlock playlists for you to be able to do. That would be one every update being a playlist unlock, and the rest just being a way for them to drop monthly cars. The Year 1 pass specifically provided early access to almost all of the cars in the roster, whereas once the early access was over, you could just buy the cars regularly, and there was 2 exclusive cars in the Year 1 pass that you could only get in the Year 1 pass. So that's the Year 1 pass. So let's move to the Year 2 pass. First of all, what car? I don't know if I'd be wrong in thinking that one of the bigger questions is, what cars are we gonna get in the Year 2 pass? I mean, it's the main bulk of it. And well, out of the 20 cars, we already know like 11 of them. Now for this section, I'm just gonna talk about the cars, not how you get them. That's gonna come after. First of all, we have the Chase Squad cars. These are all of the brand new style police, like neon cat vs dog police cars, with the Proto A500, the helicopter, is going to be in the Year 2 pass. The Ivory Tower Ogmois, the Chase Squad edition, that's the brand new Ivory Tower custom car. The Ivory Tower Azus, the Ivory Tower Hypercar custom as a police car. We got the Ford Mustang Dark Horse police car. The Porsche 911 GT3 RS Chase Squad police car. The Lykan Hypersport. And the Audi RS6 Avant police car. These are all of the police vehicles that you'll be able to get in the Year 2 pass. Next, we have the base vehicles. We begin with the BMW M5 CS, which people hype up a lot for some reason. No one's actually explained to me yet why people hype up the M5 CS. And the Nissan Skyline GT R32, a very, again, also very hyped car that people have been waiting for since the launch of the game, because it was in the trailer before the launch of the game. So people are well over ready for the Skyline GTR. It's also confirmed to be featured in the Made in Japan Volume 2. But then we gotta go from these 2 cars to the cars in the back. That is the Mustang Mach-E and the Maserati convertible. These are the cars that are coming out in the Year 2 pass that we know about. Also to note is that they did confirm that a bunch of other cars will be confirmed in the coming weeks. Now that's not months, in the coming weeks we're getting more cars unveiled. That's very surprising, especially given because it's only 1 a month this time. Those cars are going to be unveiled later on, and that'll be out of those 9 remaining cars. See, they may have had a bunch of cars topped up, but those are very most likely only placeholders, as that's what they did before with the Year 1 pass. I would go as far as to say they probably don't even have all the licenses till the very end of the Year 1 pass ready anyway. That's clearly a Urus. This one's clearly like a Countach. Both cars already in-game. These are placeholders at the moment, waiting for them to actually reveal or further on license the cars, as well as, you know, put the cars for the playlists in there. if they are going to do that again. So, on top of the 7 police cars, the 4 base cars that we know about, we then have 9 other vehicles, and those vehicles are going to be added monthly. Let's talk about how you... So this is where me talking to Ubisoft actually gives us a bit of extra information, because I was a little bit worried immediately, because they labeled the 13 other cars, not the police cars, premium. And you know what else they label premium? The paid lock playlist and the time-locked summit cars. These summits are referred to as premium summits, which is why I was worried for a minute that the general audiences, the general players, wouldn't get any of the Year 2 Pass cars and they would all be locked behind the paywall, but that's not the case. All of the base cars, not the chase squad, I mean the R32, the BMW, the Maserati, and the Mustang Mach-E, those cars and all of the other monthly cars, those are going to be available to buy the same way the Year 1 Pass was. There will be an early access again. Besides the fact that there wasn't a public mention of the early access, I can confirm there will be early access. Just like the Year 1 Pass, the Year 2 Pass will give you them early, and presumably it's then after that, once the early access is over to the cars, that's when the general players will be able to get it. Now, I'm going into speculation territory, to put a disclaimer. I hope it's like a month this time, like a month early access. Probably just will be a week again, but we don't really know. So, speculation. But these cars will be added monthly, and what if I told you we actually had the dates for some of them? The main ones. So, available through early access, and then you buy them later. The Nissan R32, the BMW M5 CS. These 2 cars will be in the Year 2 Pass, November 6th. This is the only double car drop in the Year 2 Pass, just like the Year 1 Pass, which started out with 3 cars and then went down to 2 every month. The Year 2 Pass is starting with 2 cars and then going down to 1 every month. Yes, it is a 1 every month pass. Then on January 1st, my birthday, put it in your calendar. I expect very many happy birthday messages, comments, and the like. On January 1st, my birthday is the Maserati MC20 convertible, and then on February 5th is the Mustang Mach-E. While I'm here, I think it's also worth mentioning, I don't know why people never clock this one, because everyone used to ask about the Year 1 Pass. That's the only reason I feel like it's necessary saying it. Whenever you buy the pass, you will get all the cars that previously came out in the pass as well. Yes, obviously. So not only will you get all the new ones coming out from when you bought it, but you'll get every one that came out before you bought it. Same with the Year 1 Pass. Right now, you can buy every car in the Year 1 Pass. Just like how with the Year 2 Pass, you'll be able to buy every car coming out in the Year 2 Pass. But there you go. The confirmation is these are not paid. These will be available for other people. However, you get the early access and you get them through the pass rather than having to buy them in-game, these cars. But what cars are different? Because you might remember, there is a few cars, 2 to be specific, that are locked behind the Year 1 Pass. The Charger Red-Eye Hellcat and the Chevrolet Chevelle, those 2 cars cannot be gotten outside of the Year 1 Pass. Completely exclusive. So what's the equivalent in the Crew Motorfest Year 2 Pass? Well, it's a whole lot more, I guess. It's 7 vehicles. Those police cars we talked about, these are exclusive. You will not be able to purchase these cars in-game. They are only available through the Year 2 Pass. These are the only cars that will require a purchase to be available in-game. So that locks these, as well as I guess you could add on the previous cars, the Charger and the Chevrolet Chevelle, and then add on maybe the Motorfest Edition Audi. These are the paid cars in the game. Goes from 3 to 10. I say cars, one of them is a helicopter. But you also won't unlock these immediately. I can confirm that you will only unlock one of the Chase Squad cars immediately. The Chase Squad, well, I call them police cars. They don't call them police cars. The Chase Squad cars that you will get will only give you one of them immediately. The rest of them will be unlocked throughout the playlist. Through the different events, I would assume. The Dark Horse, the Ogmoist, what a strange name. I hope it means something somewhere. The helicopter, all of those will be unlocked throughout the playlist. Now, on the topic of the playlist, let's talk about that. Because, yes, the playlist will be locked behind the Year 2 pass. Non-Year 2 pass holders will not be able to play the Chase Squad playlist, unlocking the cars or the events, or the brand new sister feature to the one people will be able to play. See, in the Made in Japan playlist, you have Rivals, the Rivals page, where you have all these cars that apparently are in the open world that you, I guess, track down, and then once you've tracked them down, you can race them. But when you catch it there for a split second, it says race or chase. So you get the two options. And once you hop in that, you race them, whatever. That seems to be available for everyone as it's part of the Made in Japan playlist. However, the Chase Squad playlist has its own Rivals system with open world chases rather than open world races, where the same thing happens. You track down the driver. It seems to be from the same selection of drivers as the Made in Japan ones. And then you hunt them down and you, well, take them out by the looks of it in the open world, meaning that this UI is in the open world, which is quite cool. But that is fully locked behind the Year 2 pass. So yes, the Year 2 pass offers a big chunk more than the Year 1 pass. Although it has 4 less vehicles in total at 20 instead of 24, it has 5 more exclusive vehicles at 7 and not 2. And then also, it comes with a playlist. It comes with a playlist included in the pass. That's very new. So, as well as a completely alternate system to a feature in-game with a whole different way of approaching that feature, that being the chase version of the open world Rivals. So, what will the price be of the Year 2 pass? There was a thought that the Year 2 pass would be $10. It seems like that was just a placeholder. Unfortunately, we don't have a price at the moment. I didn't get a price, and we don't know a price, but the moment a price is confirmed, there will be a video, and that video will be linked in the comments whenever we get an update on the Year 2 pass. It won't repeat the info in this video said or coming up though. But any new info will be included in a video linked below. But don't worry, I do have other info to give you when it comes to purchasing the Year 1 pass. This is some info that people have really wanted because of how they phrased some stuff. It's not entirely their fault, it's not entirely the people's fault for getting it confused. It's just a confusing situation, I guess. Here we go.
The Chase Squad experience will be part of our new Year 2 pass, which will be available on November 6th along with the launch of Season 5. It will also be included in the refreshed Gold and Ultimate Edition of the Crew Motorfest. With the Year 2 pass, you will gain...
There you go. So, the Gold and Ultimate Edition issue. Now, for some reason, I feel like, I knew this, but a lot of people have asked this. So, I did ask Ubisoft for specific clarification, just in case, but no, it is exactly as I expected. The Golden Ultimate Edition, if you have the original Golden Ultimate from when you bought the Crew during this year, if you have that Golden Ultimate Edition, you don't get the Year 2 pass. It's the refreshed, as in they'll add a new Golden Ultimate Edition to the stores for new players coming to the game to get the Year 2 pass. If you had the previous Golden Ultimate, you don't get it because, well, that's not what the original one was. Now, I'm not here to play defense for Ubisoft or for Ivory Tower. I think it makes sense. It was the Year 1 pass, explicitly, it was the Year 1 pass that was included in the Year 1, in the Year 1 Golden Ultimate. It never said anything about a Year 2 pass. But obviously, naturally, as the industry is standard, you will be able to purchase the Year 2 pass on its own for a lower price than the Golden Ultimate Edition, presumably. But it depends what they price it at. I don't know how it wouldn't be that. Unless they're saying having the game on top of just the pass is actually minus money? No. No, that doesn't make any sense. Yes, you will be able to purchase the Year 2 pass on top of your current Gold and Ultimate Edition. However, if you have the previous, will not give you it for free, as well as the refresh is only for new purchases of the Gold and Ultimate Edition. I feel like that's simple to get, right? And also, speaking of the Gold and Ultimate Edition, it's not yet known what they will have in totality. All we know at the moment is they will include, likely, the game, obviously, and the Year 2 pass. It's unconfirmed what the everything that those two versions will hold. What separates the Ultimate from the Gold. Because originally, as far as I remember, it was early access to the game. I think I'm hazy on my memory from a year ago, the launch of this game, and cars like this, this edition car, and same with the Porsche version of a Hawaiian Motorfest edition or whatever. These cars and the Liberty Walk Supra, well, that was a pre-order bonus, but the thing about all those cars that I just mentioned, this thing, the Porsche version, the Liberty Walk Supra, is all of those became buyable eventually. They were just exclusive for like the first month of the game. The fitted pack, that's what it was, I remembered. The fitted pack and the fitted edition, those are buyable now. And you can buy them, and because you can buy them in-game, I would definitely say if you're a new purchaser of the crew, and depends on what they say is going to be in the Gold and Ultimate, I'd say always go with the Gold rather than the Ultimate. Really think about, do I think the Ultimate, if the Ultimate is the top one, it goes Gold then Ultimate, right? Do I think the Ultimate Edition was worth it in the end? Well, for two cars that you can just buy in-game very easily, very simply, I think it was definitely the Gold that was more worth it than the Ultimate, especially when the early access is removed out the mind. Because it's, well, it has no value now. So there you have it, all the info on the Year 2 pass that I could get you, including bonus extra info that I'm the one breaking and clarifying for you. So if you enjoyed the video, subscribe. If you really enjoyed the video, leave a like. I think those are supposed to be the other way around, now that I think about it. Speaking of people who really enjoy the content, thank you to popular members, especially thanks to famous members, and an insane thank you to star members. We don't have any. Become a star member. And an insane top of the top thank you to icon members, HK. I will see, by the way, big shout out to HK, by the way. Massive shout out to HK. I will see you boys in the next one. Thank you for watching in a bit. Look how much look at the set. Look how nice that's looking. Also, there's a bunch of stuff there that you can't see, but look how nice that's looking. Very sick. In a bit.